time for me to tell you how to win the prize in this group, so pay attention. There are actually 3 prizes in this challenge group, and there's very specific ways that you can qualify to be in the runnings for these 3 prizes. The first prize, and the very most important prize to me, is the prize that goes to the most supportive challenger. So the person who is most supportive of everyone else in the group. And this is going to be won by popular vote. So at the end of the 30 days, I'll ask each of you to cast a secret ballot via private message of the number 1 and the number 2 person that you think respectively supported you the most. So you're going to tell me, I think the most supportive person was Sally and the second most supportive person was Bob. And you're going to cast that vote to me privately in private message. And then the person who receives the most points when I tally the ballot wins this $25 gift certificate for Team Beachbody product. So how I tally it is you get 2 points for being rated number 1 and 1 point for being rated number 2. So we add up your points at the end, and whoever earn the most points gets that prize. This is one that I don't participate in at all. This is by you guys voting, and you must vote in order to be in the running to win this prize, but you cannot vote for yourself. So those are the rules for the first prize, and that one has the most value to me because I think that it is the most important prize of the 3. That's how I used to just give the single prize for this group until I got some feedback from the group that it became a little bit frustrating when it was a landslide win, that they felt like that there was no point in trying to win. And that's why I've added now 2 more prizes. And yes, you can win 2 of the prizes or even all 3 of the prizes if indeed you qualify to win all 3. So ideally, I'd like to see 3 different people win each of the prizes, but I'm going to talk to you now about the other 2 prizes. The second prize is for the best transformation, or the biggest loser. This is the most obvious. Some challenge groups use this as the only prize, but in my opinion, I think that the most supportive person and the most interactive person in the group deserves more of a prize, because we all are coming from different places in our transformation. Some of us have more to lose than others, and so and we're doing different programs, and so to me it feels like this particular prize, although it's valuable, is not as valuable to me as the person who's most supportive. So contenders for this challenge will they must publish their before and after photo, not the before photo before the transformation, but afterwards, when they put those 2 together, if they're proud of what they've accomplished, they do need to publish that photo in the group, okay? And so it's still going to be private. Nobody outside the group will be able to see this, and we're all in this safe place where we all are cheering each other on. We're all in this safe place where we all are cheering each other on. So please don't be afraid to publish your before and after photos in the group, and let us celebrate with you. So you do have to publish your picture in order to be in the runnings for this challenge at the end of the month. You're not required to publish the number of pounds or inches you lost or what you were before, but you do need to email this information to me, okay? So within the second or third day after the 28-day group is over, we'll need to have you email me your total amount of inches lost and your total amount of pounds lost. And then I do need to know your starting inches and pounds because, and I'm not judgmental about that, but I do need to know that information in order to calculate the total percent lost. Again, some of us have more to lose than others, so in order to level the playing field, what I want to see is how much weight did you lose relative to your weight. So, 5% of your body weight or something like that. So, and I also do percentage-wise for inches. So the person who wins the overall transformation takes away a $10 PayPal rebate after a Team Beachbody purchase. So you make a purchase, you send me the receipt for that, and I send PayPal you $10 to reimburse you for part of that purchase. Or all of it if it's a less than $10 purchase, of course. Okay, so the third prize is the prize for the highest points earned. And you'll need to keep track of your own points for this because unfortunately I'm not going to be able to keep track of everyone's points. But if you want to gun for this prize, then keep track of your points. And if you think, gosh, it seems like a pain to keep track of my points, that's fine. You don't have to keep track of your points, but you won't be in the runnings for this $10 prize. So if you do keep track of your points, chances are you're one of the few people that are keeping track, so your chances of winning are pretty big. So there's an assignment post every single day, and it'll say on it, assignment post. So what you want to do is answer that assignment post, and you'll get 1 point for answering the post, okay, regardless of when you answer it. But you'll get an additional point if you answer it within 24 hours of me posting it. So keep track of your own points. If you answer the post, if I were you, I would get in the habit of waking up each morning and answering the assignment post from that morning or the day before. And I do post it at kind of random times throughout the day in order to level the playing field for people who are in different time zones or wake up at different times, because the third point, you do get a third point if you are the first person to respond to the assignment post. So you get 3 points if you're the first person to respond, you get 2 points if you're not the first person to respond but you did respond within 24 hours, and you get 1 point if you respond at all. So there are occasional times throughout the challenge where I will be offering extra points for things, and so take advantage of those because those can kind of add up and you can wind up kind of pulling ahead at the very end. So you can win all 3 prizes. And if you do win all 3, I go ahead and give you a $50 gift certificate to Beachbody. So that is awesome, and it's a great time right now for the holidays to gun for that prize. So what I want you to do is go to the website linked below and shop around, look around and try and find out what prize you would be gunning for or what you would want to use your money towards if you do win one of these prizes, and comment below what prize you're looking for, or put the link to that very particular prize so that we can see what it is you're gunning for. Make a goal for yourself and take away one of these prizes. So the same rule as always applies about the personal development book. Those of you who have been with me for several months know that in order to win the prize, there is only one non-negotiable rule, and that is that you must have read in its entirety the book that is required for the month, or in some cases it's not a book, and by the way, it's an audio book. So the number one non-negotiable thing that you must do in order to qualify for the prize is to listen to the assigned audiobook for the month, and usually that's somewhere between 1 to 5 hours of audio in 30 days. I don't think that's asking too much, and I really want you to be developing your mind and having this mind-body transformation at the same time. I personally try to listen to at least an hour a day of audiobooks, and so I'm hoping that you don't feel like 5 hours, which is the maximum that I would ask of you. 5 hours out of your month is too much to ask, and that's why I make this absolutely mandatory in order to qualify for the prize. It's so important to me. Those of you who are brand new in the group, don't worry about the book for this group. I want you to read, or I want you to listen to the book The Slight Edge, or The Sleight of Edge, as it's found on YouTube, and there's a link for it in previous posts. If you can't find it, click on the little magnifying glass at the bottom right corner of the banner for this group and search Slight Edge, and it will come up, or Slight, and it will come up, and you can click on that link, bookmark it. It's an hour and 20 minutes. You've got to do it. There is just no excuse for not listening to this hour and 20-minute book that will change your life. Changed my life. I can honestly tell you today that that book changed the way I look at the world in all aspects of my life, fitness being only one of those. So I really, really require that you read that book. I cannot emphasize that enough. You will not be eligible for the prize if you don't complete that book. So if you have any questions about this prize system, please message me or comment on the bottom so that everyone can see the response to that question. Thank you so much, and good luck. May the best challengers win.